And we are live. Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Benz. I will be your host for tonight. And together with me would be Kimvi and Taurus, our in-house consultants. So
Right.
why don't you guys introduce yourself first before we begin the session properly?
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Kim V. I'm a resident consultant in JY team, and I see someone from Japan. Good evening, JY team, and everyone here watching from Japan. Konbanwa, welcome to the live FAQ bonus sections. And how about you, Torres?
Hello, everyone. I'm Torres, the residence consultant from Team JY, and welcome to today's sections. Just a short intro of myself. I'm the one of the youngest residence consultant, and I've learned from Dato Joey up since I was 9. And actually, I'm also a student of law degree students also, and I will share some of the useful tips later with you guys on how I use Feng Shui later. Okay.
Okay, so that was Kimvi and Torres. Again, they will be answering the questions. So, just so for the benefit of the people who are joining us for the first time tonight, this is a bonus session for you guys. Now, I'm sure after part one and part two of the Life Force Energy training, you might have a lot of questions related to feng shui, related to the training itself. So, what me and my team have done here is we collected all these questions, the top questions that you might have on Life Force Energy, and compiled them together. And we have our in-house consultants here to answer these questions live. So, of course, if you are watching this from YouTube, if you are watching this on Facebook, do write the comment because we will also be reading your comments. For example, I see there, hi, Christy from Wales. I see Lucas from Jakarta. Hello, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, I
Glad
see
you guys make
Helen
time.
from Hawaii. Yeah, in Facebook.
Yeah, we
Uh,
are live on Facebook and YouTube, so we are reading your comments from there as well. So, if you have any questions, do pop in, say hi to us. Okay,
yeah.
without further ado, how about we just immediately start this session?
Yeah, of
All
course.
right, sure.
So the first question is what?
So the first question is, I'm skeptical. How can simply tweaking a part of my house fundamentally change who I am or how my life unfolds? Where is the real power in this practice?
Yeah,
So
I think
this
this
is
is
a
a
great
popular
question.
questions that people might have regarding feng shui because I mean it's like a step by step. The first step in terms of learning feng shui with Joey Yap is to know what is the actual authentic feng shui. After that, it's like, oh, it seems that you don't even have to do much. You just need to do a simple tweak here and there. But of course, people might be wondering, how can a simple tweak can change the course of your life?
Yeah.
Taurus, Kimvi?
Okay. For me, let's see how the students answer first. Yeah. You see the from Jamie Lim, he said the biggest takeaway was realizing it all starts with the identity palace. When you tweak that, things will change. It's powerful. Yeah, these are what we mentioned in our life force energy part one, awakening part. So Atatok talked a lot about the identity palace. So when after you clean the identity palace and you tidy it up, then you will see how your life change. But I would say it's not like you change from very lazy people to a very hardworking people in just over one night. It take times or what because feng shui is not a magic, right? And I remember Tato got said one thing is one feng shui cannot fix is you cannot change a stupid to become a very smart people. It's like you cannot 180 degrees totally change another people. But you have to take times. You have to like do something of it, align your goal with it. Then you will see how the result come to you. It's like not I'm a very hard working people. Then I want to change to a lazy people. Cannot not. Cannot. It's not. It's not like that. or lazy people turn to hardworking. It's not like that. It's like okay, I got something, I need to chase it. I got the goal, I need to achieve it. Then I start to practice my the feng shui on my house plan or my house or something like that. Then you will see the result. It's like not changing who you are, you know. For me, it's like that lah. I would tell other people in this way. So how about you, Torres?
I think for me, identity balance is very important because it gives us the clarity of our own path, and also it gives us the confidence, right? Because I do would like to share a short story because actually in my room, I mean my house, my room, actually my bed it's in the identity palace, and I feel like after aligning with it, and it's really give me a great boost of confidence. Like speaking in front of here, few years ago, I definitely wouldn't think that I can do that. And yep, I think it's would be my short sharing regarding the identity palace. Yeah.
Yeah, it's as a very common thing. If you think your house is very messy, I don't just say about the identity palace. I mean, if your house is very messy, how you can invite your friends or someone you like to come to your house for that? So if you after you clean it, you tidy it, you make it very good looking at your house, then you can start invite your friends. Then you like, oh, okay, I become more confident. I become like more likable for those others friends among you, right? So this is a very, I mean, this is very practical. This is not like a very mysterious things you need to do. Like you have to burn a candle to to what, you know. It's first step is always like tidy up your place, right?
Just a messy place will make us more confused and make us more stressed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so for me, my key takeaway from this is that uh, my personal view and interpretation of feng shui itself is that feng shui is incremental because there is power in terms of where you are staying and where you spend your time. And the longer you spend your time in a place, it adds up. It's like, let's say the feng shui affects you 1% a day. So you keep on staying there 1%, 1%, 1%, it all adds up. Whether it's a good effect or bad effect, that is how feng shui works. And of course, just to remind our resident consultants, we have very limited time today, so let's just keep this moving so we can
Okay.
cover more questions.
Okay. Yeah.
So the second question, I think I have done everything right. I have declutterd. I've placed the cues in the right corners, but nothing is happening. I'm feeling frustrated and I'm missing a crucial step.
Um, I think I think it's not missing a crucial step. I mean, so you have to follow step by step. Like I said, feng shui is not always like happen in over a night. So you follow the steps. Like at first we said you clean up the identity palace, then start to feel more confidence. But it's just the first step only. We still have other sectors, other 7 sectors, because we say about 8 sectors, right? So you still got other 7 sectors. So other 7 sectors, what you need to do. So there's a part 2 in our life force energy talking about the alignment. Align your goal with those sectors, what I should do, what is your goal. Then we talk about the fix, we talk about the activate. So I think you're not missing the crucial step, but you have to follow the right steps first.
And I think the mindset is also quite important because feng shui is just a tool for us to enhance and make our goals more easy to achieve. And the activities of we carry out is the more crucial step.
Yeah, so let's see what the other students talk about this, the answer of it. So from this Ogui, I hope I pronounce it right. My aha moment was understanding the energy in my space doesn't create the miracle itself. It gives me the courage to create it. It's a true partnership. My home provides the support, but I have to make the first move. Yes, it's what we talk about. You have to make the first move. You have to do it. In the first FAQ bonus section, I keep talking about this. You have to take the move. You have to do it. So you cannot like I sleep in the sector, then suddenly I become very rich. I become very wealthy. It's not like that. You have to like you do it. Okay, I have to work for it. I always tell other people, if you want to win the lottery, at first, what you need to do, you have to
I
yeah, you have to buy the lottery first, ma. You cannot
yeah,
like, oh, I want to win the lottery, then you do nothing. You don't want to go out from your house to buy it. Then you hope the lottery ticket
yeah.
you
It won't
fly to
definitely
your
happen.
you fly to your windows and you take it. Oh, I win the lottery. No.
It will
So
not happen.
so you have to do it. Uh, you have to follow it step by steps. It's like
Yeah.
not yeah
Speaking of step by step, this is something that I would like to share as well, because a lot of times people keep on asking like, what do I need? What do we need to do? And during the training itself, Joey actually mentioned what exactly you need to do, as well as the assignments. But sometimes people are like, I don't know how to better phrase it, but like try to negotiate. Is it okay if I just do this? If I just do that? It's like, who are you negotiating with? You know,
yeah.
it's like if we tell you to do like this, just follow the process and trust the process.
Mm,
And besides that, I would also add that tomorrow is our part three of training, which is part three for life force energy is fixing. So a lot of people have been asking how to activate, how to use this four yang sectors. All of that will be covered tomorrow. So you guys better come for tomorrow and watch it live if you're interested in taking steps towards the right direction.
yeah. For those who haven't joined the Life Force Energy yet, I mean they missed the part one and part two. You can always have the replay. So if you upgrade to the VIP section, VIP of the Life Force Energy, so you will have always have the replay for part one and part two. Then you know what we are talking about. What we are talking about. Why you are talking about the identity palace? What is that? How can I do with that? What is other seven sectors is? What should I do for the first one? What should I do for the second? What should I do for the third one? So after you watch the replay, then you know tomorrow we'll talk about the fix it, and part four we'll talk about the activate. So you can catch up well very soon. Okay. So I can see many people talking about identity palace, blah blah blah, asking questions. So because this is the FAQ sections, we won't take times to answer those questions. Maybe you stay to till the end, so we'll pick some question that we can answer, then we'll answer. Then for those questions, maybe you have to join the VIP Q&A sections. So I think we move to next questions, maybe.
Sure. Next question. I'm a very practical and logical person, and I struggle with the idea of believing in things I can't see. Do I need to have faith for Feng Shui to work, or can it bring results even if I'm skeptical?
Yeah, we meet a lot of skeptical person. The first question also like that. I talk about this in first bonus sections. We say if you don't believe in feng shui, if you don't have faith in feng shui, try to try to go to the five yellow sector and you try to groundbreaking it, activate the five yellow force energy, then you see how I mean it bring a really bad effect on your life, you know. So if you don't believe it, you can try to do it. But if you want to use the feng shui, I don't think you need to like, I have to believe the feng shui. I have to like, oh, I'm the believer of feng shui. I have to believer of what, like, just like you're followers of some religion or what. You just have to do it. Then you see it as a universe energy and you follow it and you do it, then you feel there's something changed on you. I mean, yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Mm.
So anything to add to that, Taurus, before we move before we see what the answer to this question?
I agree with Kinwi because you don't need to believe in Feng Shui because we are not a religious and it's not religious works. And as long as you have faith that after you're deploying the Feng Shui activation, maybe you give it a try, then you can see the results. That's
Mm.
enough already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see the answer.
Okay, from this Maria, I hope I spelled it, I pronounced it correctly. The most important thing to remember is that first you have to map your expectation to see any improvements. You don't have to believe in feng shui. Yes, you just have to apply it. Like we said, you just have to do it. If you use the right method at the right moment, you will see the result. Yes, of course. The right timing means the good date or what, the good time, and the right method follow step by step. One, two, three, what you should do. For this life force energy, right, we divide it into the five part. The first part is awakening. The second part is align. The third part is fix. The fourth is activate. So you follow it step by step. That's been the right method. Then you will know how does Feng Shui work on your life. Okay, people always think Feng Shui is come to fix everything. I use Feng Shui to fix this, fix that, blah blah blah. My life starts at one moment. I need Feng Shui to fix something. But I have to tell you, before we fix things, right, we have to know what we want. What is our goal? Then we align our goal with the sector. Then only we come to fix or activate it. It's just not I say, okay, I use this sector to fix something. I use that sector to fix something. It's not like that. You have to like step by steps. Awareness, aware of something, align your goal with some sector, fix it or activate it. This is the right method, right steps. It's not like always come to fix this, fix that. So you have to remember that lah.
Yeah, and also I would like to add that throughout the years, we have a lot of students, a lot of people joining us, practicing feng shui, and I find that a lot of them are actually well-educated people, like scientists, engineers, doctors, and all of them are loyal students of ours, loyal practitioners. Have been practicing feng shui for many, many years, simply because the results are there. If you follow everything right, you will see results from feng shui. You get to experience it yourself. So, even if you are on the fence, if you're skeptical, not sure if feng shui is for you, all you have to do is just to give it a try. And it doesn't even have to be a lot of things. You don't even have to do a lot of things. You just do a simple tweak here and there, see the results for yourself, feel the results for yourself, and that's your proof. Torres, anything to add?
Yeah, I totally agree with what Ben's mentioned. It's really you just as long as you have the clarity on what you want and you carry out your actions, Feng Shui is a great enhancer or the tool to help you to achieve a greater results. It's like the 10x. Okay, if you don't have any actions, 10 times 0 equals to 0.
Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah.
so how about we move on to the next questions? Of course, we don't have to read the questions. I'm sure people can read them just to, just skim through them.
Yeah, I think we summarize the question that we no need to read.
So
Yeah.
basically,
yeah.
the questions, is there one single or most important spot to start with Feng Shui that create biggest impact?
Okay, I think this one is like the first thing, the most important thing you have to start with is move your ass. This is what we always say. You have to do it first. It's like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? The thing is you have to do, you have to move it, you have to do it. So there's no free lunch in this world. So after you have to attend our class, of course, attend our life force energy. So from the from the part one, so okay, I need to tidy up my identity pillars. Okay, part two. So which sector I need to focus on, and part three, fix it, part four, activate it. So I think the most important spots to start with is if you take actions. I mean, really. So and know what is your goal, know what you want to achieve, then we start how to fix it or how to activate, how to boost your lucks of that.
Okay, let's see what the answer is.
Yeah. So from this, Christine Joy, it's all click. When I saw the link between the chaos in my life and my physical space, I started cleaning just my identity palace. You see, just always we talk about the identity palace. We talk a lot about it because identity palace is something what other people see you. So if you clean it up, you give you some confidence. So people see, well, oh, you look so confident today, you look so nice today, you look so beautiful today. So this is one of the thing we talk about in the section one. So suddenly things began to fall into places, and I'm now finally inspired to build a life and space when I can breathe. Yeah. So if you say what is the most important spot to start with, I think start with to just clean your identity palace first, then you see the result in just one very simple steps. Clean your. I think if you can clean your whole house to delete all the stuff in your house, right?
Torres, anything to add?
Yeah, I think identity palace is the most easy to start with because you just clean it up and you will feel confident.
Yeah, for me, it's like if anyone is looking to get into Feng Shui, I always recommend them to look into their identity palace because how you view yourself is very important. Because the most important thing, personally, for me, is not to believe in Feng Shui, but what you believe in yourself, the narrative, the story that you tell yourself. If you tell yourself that you'll never amount to anything, that you will always be sick, that you're stuck in a vicious cycle, that you cannot do anything, that you're helpless, then that becomes your story, that becomes your reality. However, if you were to take action, if you were to start with something as simple as identity palace, you clean it up, you keep it tidy, you start to believe in yourself a bit more. That's all it takes to change the trajectory of your life,
Yeah.
just by believing the possibility that it could be better. If your identity palace could be better, so can you. So, next question.
Yep.
Next question. Can I use Feng Shui to learn a few simple tricks with my furniture to get fast results?
Yeah, it's always furniture lah. These people.
Yeah, move your sofa lah,
Yeah,
move your bed
let's see the
lah.
answer.
Okay, from Kenneth. My whole perspective on feng shui have shifted. I went from thinking it was about moving a single piece of furniture to understand it's about an entire environment and how it's used. I learned there's not a quick fix, but a holistic approach where the first most crucial step is believing in your own ability to create change. Yeah, I want to explain like, okay, feng shui, we got few school of feng shui. One is about the environmental feng shui, one is about your household feng shui, right? So when you say I move a sofa, I move the bed or what, it's about all the your household. I mean, okay. And another one is how the environmental energy affect your life. Okay. In Datuk's way, they call it systematic or and target approach lah. So it's not just moving the bed then make you feel all right, make you feel good. It's like after you're moving your bed, do you do something extra to make your life better? So okay, you can sleep well in after you're moving your bed or what, then what is your next? Okay, I want to make a more money. Then you think just moving a bed or moving the sofa or moving the dining table or moving the stove will help you to achieve that goal? No, you have to like we said, you have to find your wealth sector. You have to like do your sales there, do your financial planning there, close your sales there, talk to your clients there. Then that's how the feng shui works, right? It's not like moving a table, moving a bed can help you to achieve that. So always remember, it's not just move furniture. It's like how you use the feng shui to help you to achieve your goal.
Torres?
Okay, I think first of all, we are feng shui, not interior design. And second thing I would like to address is remember at the day two, Tato shares about the five essentials. Since we talk about the eight mentions method, the five
Yeah.
essentials is basically just if you talk about furniture, it's just three things: the stove, the bed, and the work desk. Okay. Since Kimberly just now talk about the money related methods, if you want to generate more money, you can place your work desk to the directions of your wealth palace, and of course you carry out your activities day, okay, like doing sales or doing any proposals or any activities related to wealth. That's how you work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and besides that, I would also like to add that a lot of that some of the people in the comments might be confused on what Torres has just shared, but that's okay because again, if you miss part one and part two, you can always get the VIP upgrade to get the replays to rewatch part one and part two. And just so you know, the VIP upgrade, we are closing it tomorrow midnight. Tomorrow midnight, which means about 27 hours from now. Then after that, we'll be closing VIP, so no more replays after that.
Yeah.
So if you are also thinking about joining VIP, I would say like this is your last chance to do so. So go to www.joeyup.com/VIP upgrade in order to, at least check it out. At least give it a glance through. There is replays, there is exclusive Q&A sessions, there is extensive notes made for you, so you don't have to do anything. Everything is done for you.
Yeah,
Okay?
one more. I think is the most interesting part is in the replay. We have many languages you can choose. Like we have a student all over the world, right? So in the replay we have a Mandarin, you have a Thai, you have Bahasa Indonesian, something like. So you can always choose the language you prefer and to watch the replay. I think this is the most interesting part. So join us, don't delay. I mean, before tomorrow's section start, you may start to upgrade to the VIP, then watch the video before you join us to learn how to fix it. Since we are talking about how to fix the problems, right? So tomorrow we are talking about the fixing part. So watch it, watch the part 1 and part 2 before you join us for the part 3. I think it's the best.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. So the questions is there a structured system or a logical framework within Feng Shui and Chinese metaphysics that for someone who needs it?
Okay. So
You guys want to answer first, or you want to skip to the answer?
yeah, can I skip to the answer? I want to see what the student answered. Okay, from the Marie Elizabeth Lada. Okay, as a practicing psychologist, I found this course to be remarkable. The concepts share, particularly the force energy stages, provide a powerful framework that elegantly complements in my work. The training has been instrumental in bringing the gap between psychology and metaphysics, allow me to integrate everything I've learned in the more holistic practice. Okay, I I always said we have squeezed all the ancient texts, ancient books to one course, like this life force energy. We are talking about the egg mansion. We are talking about the flying stars. We are talking a lot of things. So we squeeze it in a 5-day course. So you just follow us, then you know how we do it from A to Z. So I think it's a very structural system lah, in JY school. Okay. Yeah.
Torres, anything to add to that?
Actually, under JY system, it's very systematic and very structured base because Feng Shui and Chinese metaphysics actually is a huge subject. But however, we have already separated into different structured system. Like in Feng Shui, we have the 8 mansions, we have the Shen Kong systems, which based on one system, actually you can already apply it and you can have the results.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I would also like to add that Datuk Joey Yap has been practicing feng shui for nearly 3 decades now, and we've not only him but us collectively, we've gone through a lot of trial and errors. We've distilled everything into a framework, into a system that works regardless of who you are, your background, or where you are in the world. Doesn't matter if you're from France, from Germany, from Malaysia, from Singapore. As long as you follow this framework, it allows you to see the results. But of course, you you need to follow the steps that we share. Lah.
Yeah.
So don't miss out on tomorrow. It's happening live, 8 p.m.
And just to add on, besides following the steps, you need to also have a receptive mind, like and openness that like those if due to certain circumstances which the system cannot be used, it's okay with it. You just focus on whatever that can be used. It's quite important.
I think this is a question, very common question also. Many people will ask about that. how to use it or how missing sector or what. So I think there's a you have to follow to the course and how to fix it, the
Yeah.
missing sector, something
Yeah,
like that.
actually, here's a simple way that I can explain how feng shui works. So, where you spend your time affects your energy, and how you are affected affects your own life. So, the equation here, a very simplified equation, is that with good feng shui, you're feeling better. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling good about your outlook. And this in turn will allow you to do more. You have energy to do more. You have the clarity of mind to decide to make better decisions. And when you make better decisions, you have better life, better luck. So this is how you feng shui can actually make you luckier, or at least seemingly luckier. It just gives you more energy, better decisions, a better life. Simple as that.
Yeah. I can see in Facebook Live, got a student named Donna. He said, "Can we still join VIP tomorrow?" Of course, tomorrow is the deadline, right? Like what Ben said, right? Tomorrow midnight is the deadline for VIP upgrade,
Yeah, you
right?
have about 27 hours to
Ye-
upgrade to VIP. 27 hours. So
Yes.
midnight tomorrow, we're gonna close the VIP.
Yeah. So
So grab
be
the
quick.
chance.
So next question, please, Torres.
Next question. So learning a whole system like Chinese multiplication seems like requires a lot of time and consistent. So is there any methods that can learn more easily?
Of course, if you got money, you've got enough money, you can always buy the time, right? Hire the consultant, hire the consultant to help you to fix it or to activate your house feng shui or what.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can always hire us lah because we are from JY team also. But I would say learning the feng shui is the more practical way. You can learn it and you can apply on yourself also and apply on your friends and your family. I think it's worth, although you have to put a lot of times, you have to put a lot of effort on it. But I think it's worth. It's like lifetime learning things, right? So let's see what's the students' answer for this. From Nicoleta, or is Sultan, Nicoleta Sultan. There's a true testament to consistent application over the past 4 years. Blah, 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 blah. Now that those foundations secure, I'm excited to dive deeper into all Chinese metaphysics I have to offer for other areas of our life. Yes, I mean, you see, this Nicoleta, they moved to another country, increase the income and advance much further in my career. You see, if you learn it, the knowledge always in your head, so you can apply it wherever you go. Like I'm in Malaysia, I can very easier to get a consultant for my feng shui. I can buy it. But what if you move to a country that Chinese metaphysics or feng shui is not very popular in that country? You cannot get
Yeah.
any like consultant, right? So
Actually, Kimvi, can I add in here?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, so okay, basically
Mm,
it's like a lot of times one thing that I like to tell people, I
mm,
mean, for me on my part as a coach, as a Joey Up coach as well, I receive a lot of questions. But this is my number one advice I always tell to people, that you live with your excuses. You live with your excuses because there is the like metaphysics is yin and yang, give and take. What are you willing to put up with? That becomes your life. So like this question is actually a common question that we always see, that you're hesitant to commit
yes.
because the effort, you're not sure whether you should put in the effort. But
Yes.
the thing is, as you can see, like this Nicoletta, they put in the effort, they do the feng shui, and this is the results that they get:
Yes.
increased income, advancement in career in ways that they didn't even thought it was possible. It's
Yes.
like an investment. You put in a bit of effort, you put in a bit of your time, then this is the results that you get. Feng Shui acts as a multiplier. So, same goes with VIP. Some people are not sure whether they should spend some money to join the VIP. But what matters here is how you utilize it. It's an investment on yourself. You're investing your effort, your time to learn this, to apply this, to get the life that you deserve.
I think one thing people hesitant to commit is maybe that thing feng shui or metaphysics is a very complicated things. You have to study a lot. You have to like remember all the terms, all the ancient things a lot. I think that's what stopped them also. So we have already simplified everything for you. If you join our Life Force Energy, you will know from step one, step two, how you use it or what. So it's not very complicated things. So it's of course it need a lot of time. You have to study it. You have to like, okay, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? So it's like a lifetime things of learning, but it's not very complicated. So once you dive into it, I mean, once you go into class, when you go to the life, you study it, you will find a lot of fun part of feng shui and metaphysics. So why you like, oh, I don't want to join. I'm not okay with it. So try it. Like give yourself a try. Go to our class and see it how we do it. Right.
Torres?
I think in this part I have the authority to add on something because
Yeah.
commitment of course is the crucial part, but as we say, like some of them are hesitant to commit due to maybe they have lack of interest. But I think, what if you can use feng shui to activate a super learning skill? Okay, as a student of a law third year law degree and also a residence consultant, I speak based on my true experience, which is actually I use feng shui and Chinese metaphysics to study for my law degree, and I achieved a 3.5 CGPA now. And of course, one of the most useful part which I use is the feng shui of 8 mansions, which is the academic sector, which Datuk shares on the day one of Life Force Energy. Okay, this is my own experience. Basically, the studying law have many types of cases need to memorize and need to read, right? Not even just law, even Chinese metaphysics. I study in my academic sector, and the usage of academic sector is like a super learning skill and a super memory. Okay, once you read once, it's actually already in your mind and you know how to apply it. And what you need to do is just apply what you have learned. That's it. That's a simple, quick tips of
What you need to know is how you find the super learning sector first, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tato shared it on day one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
For those who
And
didn't join the day one, so it's time for you to join us to
to
to to
join us
find the
as
yeah.
VIP, yeah, to read
Yeah.
for the replay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's move on to the next question.
So next question, I believe in creating my own design. How does personal free will fit into feng shui that seems to engineer to fit into certain outcomes?
Wow, what a question.
So
Free
let's
will,
see the answers.
personal free will fit into his feng shui that seems
This is
engineered
this
to
I think this
yeah.
is like a very high level question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite high level.
Okay, I'm okay. From Darling Nava, my biggest takeaway is understanding the dynamic between the guidance offer and my own personal responsibility. The knowledge share provides strategy map for the journey ahead, but it's ultimately up to me to define my own mission and vision to set the destination. Yes, as I always said, I talked in the first FAQ bonus sections, and just now I also said, you have to always set your own goals, on your own target, what you want to achieve, what you want to do. It's not like, okay, I do the feng shui, then everything fall in the places for me. So I no need to do anything. So this your free will. Your free will is what you want to do, what you want to achieve. So someone like I want to become a rich. Someone like, oh, I want to become likable. I want to have many fans around me, friends around me. So it's everyone free will. What you want to achieve, what you want to do. It's not feng shui is just not about money, power, authorities or something like that. So you always have your free will to do what you want. So I just want to very comfortable in my life. So what should I do? Yeah, you can try to use feng shui to do it. It's not very restrictable. Like feng shui only can do certain things, other things you cannot do. Right?
Yeah, actually, I can also add on to this because this is also like a formula that Datuk Joyap teaches. Like it's actually a very simple formula that is not only applicable for feng shui, but different aspects of your life as well. First, the first thing is to know what do you want. What do you want? What do you want to achieve in your life? That's number one. Know your goals. Two, what is stopping you from achieving that? For example, I want to be rich. What's stopping me from becoming rich? What's stopping you from becoming rich? This is where part one and part two comes in, identifying the problems, being aware of the problems. And once you identify what is stopping you, what is blocking you, that is when we get to part three tomorrow, which is fixing. So you don't want to miss out on that. If there's one day you don't want to miss out, it's day three. Anyway, Torres?
Yeah, I think the mindset with understanding how it works, and we proceed with the fixing, which is the application part. It's definitely a great steps and great framework to apply for Feng Shui.
Yeah.
And of course, everyone has the personal free will on how you apply Feng Shui, and of course, the results will be different. And just one thing to add on is Feng Shui is always as an enhancer. It's not a main dominant thing by you after placing the Feng Shui activation, then you can achieve whatever you want without any activities. Remember, activities is the main key. Feng Shui
Yeah.
is just the add-on.
Yeah. So we move to next questions, maybe?
Yeah, and I like the comment
Oh.
Janet Wood wrote on YouTube there. The goal should be laser focus. Yeah, a lot of people like to have a lot of goals. Oh, I want my whole family to prosper. I want good health, good energy, this and that. No, the thing here is with Feng Shui, you need to have a very focused goal. So, good on you, Janet, to share on that.
Yes.
Again, we are always reading on YouTube, on Facebook. Yeah, so let's just continue.
Yep.
Okay, so the next question, can applying just one technique from a course and will it have the outcome, and does it take months or year to practice it to see the effects?
Like I always say, Feng Shui is not the magic. It cannot like you use one technique, you use one method, and overnight you change your whole life. So you have to like do it, keep practicing it, very consistently. Then of course it take months or years to see the effect. Sometimes, I say I want to earn 100K, so you have to like take months maybe. You have to take days to do it. So it's just not one technique. You have to use it. We got a lot of
Actually, it's like one thing that comes to mind. Sorry for interrupting,
yeah, sure,
Kimvi.
sure.
Is I'm sure you and Torres will be familiar with this famous saying by Dato. 0 times 0 is still zero.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, we talk about the 10x things also, right? Even
Mm.
you 0.1, when you 10x it, it's still a big number. So you have to always do it. If you times two, 10 times two is like a very big amount of it. So it takes months or years to do it. So let's see what the student answer it, maybe. So from someone unknown, I performed a cleaning and activation of my personal wealth sector and felt an immediate shift. I was so happy and confident. With that good energy, I asked my boss for a raise. Blah, blah, blah. It wasn't much, but it was a good starting point. This has never happened before in my entire working life. Yeah, you see. So the unknown state is like immediate when he cleaned the wealth sector, he feel the energy and asked for a raise, then suddenly is a good starting point. But I think one thing is the wealth sector make this person feel very confident. So he dare to go to talk to the boss for a raise. Then the boss give this student a
Yeah,
raise. Yes.
yeah. I don't think it's the wealth sector that made the boss give them the raise. It gives
Yeah.
them the confidence
Yes.
the energy to ask the boss for a raise.
Yes.
Mm.
I mean, this is what people think. Okay, after I do this one, so it can give me some effect. But sometimes we talk about confident also. So we do this, then you make you feel confident. They will talk to the boss. So, but if feng shui, I always believe you have to take the first move, then see what happened next. You cannot say I want to do it, and suddenly next day I can become what I want. So sometimes it will take months, right? So Torres, what you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can
Mm,
share with us how long it takes you to, activate your
Super
learnings
learning.
actually.
Yeah.
Super learning. Actually, I think super learning skills, it helps me like, it takes me like maybe around just 1 week. Because actually I just study it on that week and or certain times it's certain days. But of course, you need to in comply with different Chinese metaphysics like date selections and also achievement. But if just basically based on feng shui, I think it helps too. But because super learning, it's really, I mean, it depends on whether you need to activate it on critical moment or a long term. Like if you want to activate long term, then of course you just study there years or months, right?
Yeah.
And of course, feng shui, actually we have different methods. Some are target for short term, which is around maybe 1 to 3 months, or some are targeted for years, and some are more long term. So depends because different methods have different effects, and of course, some of us will use it together and to achieve a more greater results. And if you would like to learn more, I think just join us for the tomorrow life force energy part, so the other day 3 than day 4, and I think there will be quite a lot of useful info given to them to learn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing a comment from Facebook here by ST Matthias. Some effects are super fast, but life changing overnight, not so much. I would agree to that because when it comes to feng shui, it might take some time because it is incremental, but making decisions can be life changing as well. A lot of people started their feng shui journey just by joining our free training. Like you guys right now watching this, some of you who have joined our course, who are now successful feng shui practitioner, started this just by making the conscious decision. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna attend the feng shui training, see what it's about, and see how it can benefit me. You make that simple decision, you practice what we offer, and that is enough to have it as a life-changing trajectory, life-changing moment.
Yeah.
Many such cases. Yeah, so shall we move on?
Yes. Next question, please.
So next question, what if parts of my house are missing? And can feng shui still work for me? I think it's missing for the
Yeah, you see,
identity.
this is a very common questions.
Yeah,
In the
everyone
life,
keep
always
asking.
got people asking, oh, my this sector is missing, that sector is missing, blah blah blah. So we repeat it again. Let's see what other students answer this first. Maybe the student will help us to answer this. From Elise, one aha moment for me was developing a new appreciation for working on areas of my life and home that I can control rather than freaking out about things I can't. You see, so missing sector. Okay, we talk about the X sector, right? We got X sectors. So you're missing an identity palace. You're missing one sector. You still got 7 sectors to use, right? So why you don't need to like very fear or very freaking out like, oh, I'm missing my identity palace, so how? I'm missing my spiritual palace, then how? So it's always how you use the sector thing. It's not like how I cannot use that. Focus on what you have instead of
Mm.
focus on what you don't have. This is what Tato always said.
Yeah, Taurus?
Yeah.
And also, as an add-on, focus on what you can use instead of focus on what you cannot use. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this is
Yeah,
yeah. So Vance, yes.
so it's like, if your identity palace is missing, what I suggest is find your life generating palace. You do work there, increase your wealth, get more money, move to a better property.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Very good way to solve these problems. Yes. Build your own house.
Yeah. Also, I would like to add on. This is also for the people who keep on asking what's the best feng shui. Here's the thing. And this is what Dato Joey always shares with us. You want the best feng shui, you cannot afford the best feng shui because when it comes to the perfect feng shui, it will cost you millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But the realistic and what people actually do is they do what they can. They focus on what they can. So right now, maybe for the lack of better term, your feng shui is crappy lah. What's stopping you from moving to a different place that is slightly better feng shui? And once you go there, you move there, you uh do your feng shui there. It's not perfect, but it's better than where you are right now. After that, you get your results. You move on to a even better place. That's how you get the perfect feng shui. It's not immediately you jump to perfect. You go better and better and better as well.
Yeah, just like playing games, like upgrade next level, upgrade to next level, upgrade to next
Like
level,
level up
right?
and fight the boss.
Yeah.
So shall we move
Yeah,
on?
let's
Yeah.
move on.
All right. Can small changes like repositioning my bed really make a difference in my life?
This question like last few questions, right? Moving a single
Yeah.
furniture
The furniture.
Yeah, but bed
yeah.
actually matters in feng shui, what?
Yeah.
It matters, yeah.
Yeah, but
Just
like I
like
say
measures.
reposition the bed could
Yeah,
make
lah, yeah,
some
lah.
difference, I mean,
People
right?
keep on asking, should I move my chair? Should I move my potted plants? Yeah, those things don't count lah. You look at your bed lah.
Yeah, I need to emphasize what you really want in your life first. Then we start to do something about it. So maybe you say, oh, repositioning my bed make me sleep very well. Yeah, that's good. Then what you want in your life, then we talk about it, then right. So let's see what the student answer is. From Sylvia. I try to apply some suggestions from Datuk after every webinar with a very good result. I reposition my bed to comply with the period 9 star after taking course with JY Joe Boy. I feel happier and more alive. Yeah, of course. See, I think this question is just like answer how to repositioning the bed to make you feel happier and more alive. Okay, so for those want to like life transforming, I want to transform to a better one. Want to achieve something in my life. It's not just repositioning the bed could make a difference. I think so. You have to like align. You have to like aware. You have to like fix it. You have to activate all these things, all this cover in life force energy. So join us for the class to know beside repositioning your bed, then what you can do to make you feel more happier. Like buy a bigger house, I buy a what, blah, blah, and feel more alive about it. Okay.
Torres?
Basically, repositioning your bed, I mean, because the bed is where we sleep and we recharge our energy level. If you have a great sleep, you have a great mood. When you have a great mood, you can make a better decision. And when you are happy, you attract more great things, right? So basically, repositioning a bed to your favorable directions, it's really make a difference because when you have a great sleep and it will really help you in order for you to make a beneficial decisions for your own life. And because of the decisions, your life transform. So repositioning a bit is also one of the technique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me, my takeaway from this, I would say that as Torres has mentioned, a bed is where you sleep, where you rest, where you recharge. So it's like imagine you start at the day with like 100% energy. But if you're not getting a good sleep, you're not getting any good rest, you only start with 50% energy or 30% energy. And you are not able to do much. You go to work, you finish your work, you go home, and you're basically just dead if you're not getting any good rest. So if you can position your bed well, if you can have a good rest, not only can you get like 100% energy, it can even be 120%, 150%, because that is the power of having a good rest. You have the energy to do more, to be more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this case, I can say, okay, oh, if your bed under beam, so in feng shui they say, oh, under the beam is no good, no good. Then why is not no good? So you imagine if you sleep under the beam make you more pleasure on it. You know, every day you see the beam on your head, you like, oh, I'm so worried the beam will fall down or not or what, something like that. So make you feel not very well. So after you repositioning your bed into something like not below the beam or below the picture or below the photo frame or what, so you can sleep very well. So then you can charge your, like what you say, charge your batteries. So rest well, then you get a good day. Feel more alive. That's the what we call feng shui lah. It's always the practical. It's not like, oh, you sleep in the beam, under the beam, then there's a ghost on it, then you feel no good. No, it's not. Feng shui is always very practical things.
Yeah. Next question.
So next question, are yin sectors really useful? I thought they were inauspicious or forbidden.
There is a old master always say insectors. I think in part two, Datuk mentioned it also. People always think yin is no good, yin is no good, but it's like a tai chi lah. Tai chi, we talk in the first bonus section also. The tai chi always got yin and the yin inside the yang inside the yin. So if you think there's a inauspicious sector, but it's always got a good thing for you to use it. It's not always a bad one. It depends how you use it, use the sector, okay? Right? So let's see what the students answer for this. Sparrows. Okay, I hope I pronounced it right again. What a great revelation for me when Datuk Joey explained that even the four in pillars or sectors have superpowers you can awakening once we understand them. Yes, I remember Datuk mentioned about the spiritual palace. People think the spiritual palace is always in. They say,
Yeah,
you
the
cannot
five
use it.
ghosts. I think
Yeah, the
I
five
think
ghosts.
they're very scared when they hear the name
Ghosts.
also, five ghosts.
Yeah,
Ooh,
five
wait.
ghosts. Dato said one ghost already very terrible. Five ghosts even more terrible, right? But five ghosts, we renamed it in Joey Yap way, Dato Joey Yap way. We call it the spiritual palace. When I want to study metaphysics, when I want to meditate or what, I always use that settle because it's make me more connect to the energy of metaphysics. It's always for me. It's good. It's not the bad things, right?
Yeah, I think the word here is make you more intuitive, sharpens
Yes.
your intuition. Yeah.
Yeah. And Taurus?
It sharpen your intuition and you were more connected with your spiritual. And one of the things, since we talk about the spiritual balance, which is five goals, I would like to share a little bit of a story. Actually, five goals sector, it's not that bad because as Barros shared, the it's able to turn something negative into something beneficial. Actually, this is a feng shui method, which is a top secret formula, which we know as five ghosts carry treasures. Okay, it's basically turn a chaos situation into your favor, or a challenges or obstacles into your favor. Basically, I used this 2 months ago, which is so it's basically when I during applying for my internship, because basically for intern your allowance may be like around 400 to 500 lah. And then that's how I deploy. After I deploy the five goals carry treasure in my five goals sectors, then I able to achieve an offer which is 3 times way more higher than the normal allowance. And that's actually useful by using the yin sector. It's one of the example. Yeah.
Yeah, it always depends how you use it. So we say the medicine is always a good thing when you are sick, then medicine help you to cure, right? But sometimes medicine could kill also. So you think yang, I want to use a yang sector to do what, but sometimes in sector can help you a lot too, like just like Torres help him to increase the allowance to 3 times from the what he get from now. Okay, I think in is not always the bad one, so you have to know how to use it.
Yeah, I would also like to add that, a lot of people they make a lot of assumptions based on the name like five ghosts or something scary sounding, and they immediately think that, oh, it must be bad. But the thing is, you have to approach this with an open mind and not to make any assumptions. Because when a lot of things, oh, is this bad? Is that bad? It starts with your own identity. Because if you are someone who is like always looking out for threats, looking out for problems, you are focusing on the problems. You're not focusing on the solutions here.
Yeah.
So that's why the part one and part two is very important. Of course, you can always watch part three immediately tomorrow, but we started with part one and part two in order to give you the groundwork so that you can look at the solutions and focus on it instead of the problems.
I think Ben said very well. You focus on how the way to do it. Don't focus on the name or what. I mean, a bit scared you lah if you read the ancient text, but no, in modern day it's not that way we interpret it.
Yeah, shall we move on? How
Yeah.
many more questions do we have? We have quite a bit of time left.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
can
So can Feng Shui or Chinese metaphysics help me change my career or overcome burnout?
Yes.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, because okay, let's see. Fabio, I realized that after facing several difficulties managing the classroom and feeling frustrated and stuck, I needed to make a shift. Thanks to everything I study and the guidance of JY team, I developed a more positive attitude and started taking steps to move out of my old career. I now searching for a new house, aiming to improve. Okay. I at first I want to explain the China metaphysics. I mean, if you want the Bakji, now I study a Bakji. Bakji help you to let you know what is your strength, what is your weakness, so how you can do it better. So feng shui, like what Corey said, feng shui always enhance the power, enhance the chance, enhance the opportunity for you to make it a better one. So you see, okay, if you study Bazi, you say, okay, I'm very good salesman, but how I don't know how to do sales. I can speak lah, but I can't find any people to buy my products or do how to do sales or what. So you use the feng shui, you go to the sector, the wealth sector or the life generating sector or what. So you do some activity test there. I mean, you talk to your clients and do your sales report there. So then you see the result. Then you could change your career also or what. So this is how the feng shui or the metaphysics helps you to change. I think lah. From what I see for now is like this, right?
Torres, anything you like to add?
I think Feng Shui definitely can help us in our career and overcome burnout because it acts as an enhancer, and as long as you have your actions and you apply Feng Shui as the catalyst, it will help you save your time and it will help you achieve more greater results.
Yeah, and I would also like to add, in terms of results here, again, I mentioned before, for people who, the feng shui is not so ideal, identity palace missing and everything, you can always, use feng shui, use what you can for now to get a better career, to increase your wealth, and just like Fabio here, searching for a new house, improving their wealth. So feng shui can also be like incremental, happening in different stages. So your immediate goal, if your identity palace is missing, can be, I want to move out. I want to find a new place to that has an identity palace that is within my control. That can be your new goal. And when you have a goal to work towards, a realistic one, then it's also less burnout. Burnout, for me personally, is when you are aimless, when you don't have any direction to go. So you have all this energy, it doesn't go anywhere, it burns you internally. So if you have somewhere to direct, okay, my feng shui is shit. My feng shui is not, it's not good. So I want better feng shui. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like Janet on YouTube share is like, don't go for perfection, go for progress. Use the feng shui that you have now to get to a place with better feng shui, and from there you can slowly move up the ladder until you can get the ideal feng shui.
Yeah. I always say feng shui is a universe energy. It's not something's very mysterious or what. So it could you can use the universe energy to help you to achieve something. It's not like, oh, is it very mysterious thing to do it. No, it's not. It's not. It's can always help you to change your career, your life, you know, just like what Fabio said, improve the wealth, right?
Okay, anything else to add, Thomas? Okay, let's move on to the next question. Can
Then move
feng shui
on.
affects
Can feng shui
just
affect the
not me?
mindset? Yeah. Or
Yeah,
maybe
actually, it's like this is another popular questions that we receive, especially in terms of Chinese metaphysics, not just feng shui, but also others like Bazi, Chimen. They like to do this like my daughter, she very stubborn one. My mother-in-law, she give me a lot of trouble one. Like these are the sort of common questions that we receive. Can feng shui help to fix that? Taurus, Kim?
I think we back to the very first one is like uh if you accept it, like I clean the identity palace, then give me confidence. I think that's kind of changing your mindset also, right? So you say I want to change the people in my household, the mindset. What? Try to do it. Then you see, okay, maybe your house your family members mindset also can change. I don't know. So what? But say you try it first lah. Then you try me. You tell me that whether it's changed or not, right?
I think actually we have a lot of the approaches and we have a lot of techniques and one of the thing which Dato shared before actually yes, feng shui can definitely affect one's mindset, but of course that's it's quite a high level technique which we will targetly approach to the specific persons by locating the persons into the sectors of the persons, okay, to change the mindset, okay. I mean, it's more to target approach, and of course, we are not sharing right here because it's quite high level. And uh, one of my point of view is feng shui can affect your mindset, okay. It's just simple like when you sleep in a great uh favorable positions and directions. When you have a great sleep, and you will be more energetic. And when you are happy, your energy level is more higher. And the higher energy level can make you make a greater decisions that can transform your life.
I think it's change your negative thought, your negative mindset to be a more positive one, right?
Yeah. Always need to be a positive mindset.
Yeah.
And
So
even
Let's see the answer.
when yeah,
okay, so from Shalima, I realized that my wealth and creation palace is in the southwest. It was a cluttered space I knew needed to be clear. It also happens to be my husband's identity palace, and I noticed it's not affecting his mindset about money and his limiting beliefs. That's the sector I will focus on to improve our life. So, you see, so like I said, if you change it, if you like tidy it, clean it, then you see the result. Then you see how your husbands, how your wife, how your sons, how your daughters mindset about it. After you change, just take very simple steps to do it, right? You don't need like very uh complicated way. You have to burn this, burn that, put this, put that, or what. Just do it, just clean up. Then you see the mindset changing, right?
Taurus?
yeah, I totally agree because identity palace actually is important because actually identity palace is actually our life gua, which means actually it refers to our own. Okay, so when you tidy up, it will be more easy for you to clear your mind and you have a more clarity on your own path. Then you can have a more great actions and plan ahead to achieve your goals.
Yeah, but once
Yeah,
again, if your missing sector is identity palace, no worry, we still got other seven sectors to use. So
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah, so follow us
yeah.
in the life force energy. Then we will teach you how to fix it, right? For
Mm.
tomorrow classes.
Also, this is I would say like this is a very creative way to use feng shui, like not just for yourself but also for others. So if you have family members that or people who are staying with you that they might have any mindset or some personality issues, then all you have to do is find out where their identity palace is and do something about it. Who knows? Maybe it will help them to become a better person and much more pleasant for you to live with. Maybe your husband like very negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, shall we move on to the next question? I think we only like have a few left.
Yeah.
Are the Feng Shui consultations and online courses actually helpful and easy to follow? Will I be able to get real value out of them?
Of course, for me, I think it's very easy to follow lah. You just follow life force energy. I always mention it. Life force energy is very easy to follow. It's free. Some more, it's free. How about? Of course, you get the real value out of them, right? It's free.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like a lot of people are asking this question because everything is done online these days. Because they still have this idea that you need to, if you want to learn feng shui, you have to be there, do the feng shui consult. Like, do you have any thoughts on this, Kim,
Yeah.
Torres? Like, what do you say to these people who, think that in order to learn feng shui, you actually have to go there with a lopan? Very old style of learning lah.
I mean that one is old style lah, but in the modern way, like I always say, we have this, we have really simplified everything for you. So you can learn the egg mansion, you can learn the flying star, you can learn this, learn that, learn the landform feng shui or what. So if you are in the old times, you have to like use 20, 30 years to study it because you have to study every books, every ancient text of it. But now we have to like simplify everything for it for you. So you just come, learn, follow the steps. So it's very easy, right? It's
Yeah,
it's like, yeah,
let's see the answers.
sorry. Yeah. Wendy. I've engaged a few consultants for Feng Shui and Bazi and found them very knowledgeable. As a student, I found the courses comprehensive and easy to understand. The the coaching course gave extra tips outside the syllabus, and best of all, I got to meet like-minded people who can become friends. There we see, like I mean, it's like community now. So you join the class, you get to know, get the chance to know the other students. Then you share your experience. You share your how you learn feng shui, how you use that, how you apply the feng shui, then maybe you met someone that really helped in your life also, right? It's like a community who help each other. So I love the energy in our community in JY, right?
Yeah, besides that, I would also like to add that, if you were to join VIP, we also have the VIP only Q&A session. It's also like our discussion between a very small group, the VIP students, as well as our consultants. So that is also one of another benefit if you were to join VIP. So, we might be able to answer a few questions, but we don't have time to answer all the questions here. But if you catch VIP, you get all your questions answered. And not only that, you can also catch the replays of the VIP available on as part of the VIP package. Taurus?
Yeah, I think actually, as Kiwi said, our online courses like Life Force Energy, actually it's a really very simplified and it's very easy and easy to follow and easy to learn. What you need to do is actually, after you're learning it, you need to have the actions. Okay, remember 10 times 0 equals to 0. If you don't have actions to apply it, it equals to nothing. And I think actually based on day one, which Datuk shared about the identity pillars, the academic sector, and also the non-government sector, actually, if you just use these three, it's already quite useful for you. Because for me, I use academic sector and also non-government sector a lot, which I found it's really, really useful and helpful. Feng Shui, although it's quite complex, but we already simplified it. What you need to do is just step by step or doing the first step and see the results. Feel it and do the second step. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this comment by ST Matthias on Facebook. To get value of anything, you have to use it yourself. So,
Yeah.
it's like even if we share all these things, if you don't actually put it into practice, then of course no value lah.
Yeah.
But as they also say, it's like you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. This is a free training. All you have to do, the very least you can do is just show up live tomorrow. Watch what we have to offer, practice it yourself, then that is where you see the value.
Yes.
Hmm.
So let's move
Always
on
need to
to
practice. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, can free sessions really be useful? Same question.
Yes.
Same.
What if the charts or technical parts like in sector or firing stars are too confusing for me?
So everyone thinking a free section is no good. A free section is just you just need the free section to upsell something or what. No, if the free section actually our free sections is to teach you the very basic knowledge of the feng shui, then how you apply it, how you do it. But it's not something very useless one, It's very useful. So you aware the goal, aware what you need, aware the sector, then align it with your goal, align with the sector, then how you fix it, how you activate it. You see, all these are the method you can use immediately in your house or in your personal life. It's not like, oh, I go back, I attend the class, I attend the free section, then I go back with nothing. I don't know what is that, I don't know what is this, what is that. No, it's not. I think you should join the life force energy, join the free sections to experience it yourself. Okay, right?
Yeah, I
Let's see the
think
answers.
Yeah. So from Andrew, you see, I was so confused when looking at the charts, from my personal feng shui element to my destiny chart. But now I have much better understanding of the yin and yang sectors. I used to worry about yin sector in my chart, but it's all clear up. Even flying star will confuse me at first. Now make more senses. The sections really help. So you see, everyone is talking about this. So we really make it very simple. So you just need to attend. You just need to listen to Tato. Okay, what sector to use what. So like I said, spiritual sector you can use for spiritual learning. You can use for what and enhance your intuition, intuitive power. So every sectors when you know it, then you learn it. Then it's not very complicated, very complex things to learn in the free sections. Very simple. Like we got a whole team of JY team to do it this free section for you all.
Yeah, I think just to add on for me, like can free sessions really be useful? Actually, they already the three like identity palace, academic sector, and the nobleman sector. That's already three tips you can use. And the day two, we have the five essentials and the eight sectors of our life goal, which means actually add on together, that's quite a lot of tips you can use already. What you need to do is just carry out the actions, and of course, for the questions of what if is that's confusing, right? Of course, you can join us for the VIP Q&A. Then we have the consultants to clear your doubts, right?
Yes. Of course. Like, the thing is, here, people say free stuff isn't good. That is, again, your own assumption. So, whether there is value or not, it depends on whether it has value or not to you and if you were to practice it. Of course, if you practice feng shui, you get the benefits, you see the results for yourself. Of course, there's value. It doesn't cost you anything to, clean your identity palace, to be aware of your yin and yang sectors. And when it comes for tomorrow and for part four, fixing and activating, that's when we will show you more things that you can do, more things that you can apply in your life. So stay tuned, see what we have to share, and be the judge for yourself.
Yeah, I got one comment in Facebook Live. They said, "Take what you do understand and let go for the rest." I think yes, I agree, because if you're really beginner, you don't know anything, you never learned metaphysics before, just come and read and study the course first, listen to what Datuk say first, Then what you understand, then you do lah. If you what you don't understand, you just okay, be patient and try to look to wait for others free sections from JY team. Then learn again. Then sit in and learn again. Take the efforts to learn. Then sooner or later you input all the knowledge in yourself. Then start to become a life transforming journey of your life. I think right.
Torres?
And I think as Kimmy said just now, like you can like learn a few times, right? Actually, why not? Actually, you can try like using the academic sector. Then tomorrow, the part 3 training, you join us for Life Force Energy, and you see whether can you just activate the super learning ability, which you are able to understand what Datuk teach based on the one's time. Why not you do the exercise, right? And feel whether it's applicable or not, right?
Yes.
Mhm. So let's move on.
So can a complete beginner really understand
Yes.
and apply it?
Yeah, definitely is a
Yeah,
yes.
definitely yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
We
just
are
see the answer.
yeah, we are all beginner when we learn Feng Shui. All the Feng Shui information was so well explained. This from Maria Elizabeth. Uh, all the Feng Shui information was so well explained that even a beginner could apply it. I love learning the activation dates and how to use them. The 3-day event was full of energy and fun, but for me, Feng Shui itself was the greatest takeaway. Of course, like we said, we all beginner. I'm a beginner when I learn Feng Shui. I'm a beginner when I attend Datuk FSA the Feng Shui and the
Astrology.
seminar. Yeah, the seminar. It's really easy to understand. What I do is just follow what Datuk said. Okay, yearly flying star, how to do it. Avoid what sector. Don't groundbreaking the five yellow. Meditate on certain dates. I just follow. Even I don't know what is the five yellow. I don't know what is the well star. I just follow. Then after repeat and repeat and repeat, I joined the free sections. I joined the FSA for years. Then I started, okay, I understand it. Then I joined JY team to know more about it. Right. So we are all start from beginner after then we become like this, right?
Yeah, actually, for my own story, like when you ask me, like, can a complete beginner really understand? I would say definitely yes, because the first time I joined for Datuk Joey FSA when I was 9 years old. Come on, man, I was just 9 years old, and I'm able to understand it. I mean, not everything, but at least I can understand for the parts, right? And
Actually, I can put that as a new tagline already. Feng Shui is so simple, even a 9-year-old can understand it.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And now I'm just 32 and I'm the residence consultant, right? So actually it's really applicable, and because our JY system, all the courses and it's actually already simplified. What you need to do is just listen and apply it. That's simple. Even I 9 years old that time I also can understand, right? So why not?
Yeah, shall we move on?
I think it's the last question already, right?
It's the last already.
Okay,
There's
yeah,
no more,
you can stop the sharing session now, really.
Yeah.
right?
Okay, before we end the session, I think we can take a few questions. How about each of us take one question from YouTube, from Facebook. So I think we have like about 5 minutes left. That should be enough for like two questions.
Uh, I didn't see many
Can go
questions
first?
here. I didn't see many questions that I let me found. But I found one comment is very good from
Mhm.
ST in the Facebook Live when you talk about the beginner. He said, wait, where is the comment? Is it lose already? Oh no, it's from the YouTube Live. Janet
Mhm.
Wood. He said beginner's mind is so important to have. Yeah, I agree with that because in MD classes, right? When you want to feel more water in it, then we'll like very full already. So you empty the glasses, then you feel more knowledge inside. It's very good for you. So beginner is a very good terms when you learn feng shui. I agree with that. So is there any question about it?
Yeah. Let's see. There's a question by. Let me just pick a question for you guys.
Okay.
From YouTube. The Identity Palace is a stairs people walk in and up all the time. Is that bad?
What's the
What's
question, is it?
No, from YouTube. The
Okay.
Identity Palace is on the stairs. So what can they do about this?
My
By
identity.
Gaya Santos. My identity palace is a stairs, it's empty. People walk up and down every day. How
I
do you
think I think your identity palace is the stairs. It's empty, and people walk up and down every day. Okay, I would say like you don't focus on the identity palace maybe. One thing, make it clean, make it tidy, and focus on life and generating palace. Focus on other palace, right?
Yeah, of course. We focus on the things that we can do
Can
about it.
control.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can control.
yeah.
Taurus, how about you? Any questions you'd like to pick
Yeah,
it
I
up?
think I would like to address one remarks from Janet, which she said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. I definitely agree that the mindset is very important when you use for Feng Shui. And for the questions, let me see for a while.
Torres, we got a question here for you from the Fato, right?
Oh, which
Yeah.
wait.
Fato asks, the most important is identity palace. What if that palace is the place for dirty clothes storing? How to mitigate this?
I think this answer we have already quite addressing it a lot of time, right? So basically, actually, you can just clean up the dirty clothes and don't store it there, lah, right? Or
Yeah.
you can just focus on the other pillars, right? Like wealth pillars. Yeah.
And I
So,
think Mistress Atari is
hmm,
is
No,
is is yep, sorry, Benz?
okay, I think I'll answer like one more question and we don't have time already.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so one last question I can answer is, can still sign up for VIP tomorrow? Yes, you can. You have about 26 more hours to go before we close for VIP. Right now, it is 10 p.m. Malaysian time. We'll be closing VIP tomorrow at 12 a.m. Malaysian time. That is 26 hours from now. So if you are looking to get VIP for the Life Force Energy, you have 26 more hours to go. Okay? After that, no more VIP.
Yeah. Uh, have to be hurry. We only have 26 hours left. So join us for the free sections, always the useful free sections. Then join the VIP upgrade. Then you can ask question there. Then the team JY will help you to answer all your questions. Even you are just a beginner, we know you have a lot of questions. So you join the VIP, then you key in your question there. We'll answer it for you. Okay?
and also there will be replay if you join for VIP, right?
Yes.
And
Mhm.
of course, you can read and study again what we have covered for day 1 and day 2.
Yes, and of course, we also have giveaways and live only content. So you want to attend the part 3 of the Life Force Energy tomorrow live. Okay, guys? I hope
Yeah.
I can see you guys there live tomorrow.
Yeah. For
Tomorrow
those students
eventually.
who join us for the part one and part two, who join the part two, remember to do your assignment, do your homework before tomorrow ends. Okay, before tomorrow's section starts. Okay.
Okay, so that's all the time we have
Hey, that's it
left.
for us.
Uh, First of all, thank you, Kimvi Torres, our in-house resident consultants, for doing this sharing session, as well as thank you to all those who are tuning in on Facebook, on YouTube. We hope to see you again tomorrow. I'll definitely be watching the part 3 training tomorrow. We will all be in the chat room. So do come in early, 7:30 when the room opens and chat with us there. If you have any questions, we'll answer there as well.
Yes. See you tomorrow. See you all. Good night.
See you
Good
guys
night,
tomorrow.
everyone.
up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.